Welcome to your study of A-level psychology. For this video, you should already know about Bowlby's material deprivation hypothesis, as well as the difference between deprivation and privation in regards to attachment. Now we'll look at studies that look at this hypothesis and how it applies to the real world. Our key study for this is Rutter and Sundugabarg in 2010. They led a study known as ERA since the early 1990s. ERA stands for English and Romanian Adoptees. This particular study includes 165 Romanian children who spent their early lives in institutions and, as such, experienced institutionalisation, which we'll come back to. Of these 165, 111 were adopted before they were 2 years old, and 54 were adopted before they were 4 years old. A control group of 52 British children adopted before they were 6 months old is also included. Tests were conducted around physical, cognitive, and social development when the children were aged 4, 6, 11, and 15, and their progress was compared. The experimenters found that the Romanian authors lagged behind their British counterparts on all measures. By age 4, some had caught up, which was the case for the vast majority of children adopted before they were 6 months of age. Beyond that, follow-ups confirmed severe deficits such as disinhibited attachments and difficulty with peer relationships.
Screw that line in particular.
This suggests that long-term consequences are less severe than first thought, so long as children have a chance to form an attachment. If they don't, unfortunately, the consequences can be very severe. Now, you're probably still wondering what institutionalization actually means and why is it so bad. Well, as the word itself suggests, it covers the effects of being institutionalized. Now, that's a very broad definition, so let's get specific. In terms of attachment, believe me, that distinction is important to make now. Institutionalization includes physical underdevelopment, intellectual underfunctioning, disinhibited attachments which are classified by indiscriminately seeking attention from anybody and being over-friendly or dangerous, and effects on their parenting skills when they grow up. Overall, it's a bad time for everyone involved, especially the person themselves. Now, let's discuss this study. Not all children are as heavily impacted as others. Rutter, as well as Bowlby et al.'s study on juvenile thieves, have suggested that individual differences have an impact on institutionalization. However, this research is still significant when we apply it to institutions. Research into this area has and will improve the lives of children in institutions and highlight the importance of early adoption for healthy development. Most of these studies are longitudinal, meaning they take place over a long duration of time. This allows us to produce accurate results on the effects of institutionalization and how to combat it. However, that does leave space for many extraneous and confounding variables to influence the study, meaning that some effects of institutionalization could be worse than research suggests, although it may have other causes outside of deprivation. I know this is a heavy topic to discuss, but it's important that we do. For all I know, you could become one of these psychologists that further help these children. On that note, I have put some questions on the screen around the Romanian author studies and institutionalization. Answer them if you can. Ask the teacher for teachers.
You failure.
Goodbye.